Okay, what's up everybody? Today's video is a spin on a classic. A little while back, I created a video called Mirror in a Can. It was exactly that. It was this mirror effect by Rust-Oleum. When you spray paint it on the glass, it creates a mirror. I wanted to create a video of something that I truly love to do. Now, I love to do all my other videos, but if I wasn't recording right now, this is exactly what I'd be doing. Why not record this as well? So today I want to show you guys how to make custom mirrors for well under 50 bucks. And literally all you need is a picture frame and the mirror effect by Rust-Oleum. These were 20 bucks each. You don't need to get two. Today I'm doing two. It has to be glass. I picked up a silver mirror effect and also a gold mirror effect. So let's go ahead and start designing these on the computer. I went into Photoshop and I created the dimensions of what the actual glass is gonna be. And here's what I want it to look like. So for the first mirror, I'm gonna use silver spray paint. I'm gonna spray paint red drips. And then I thought, you know what, in the bottom corner, I'm gonna add a kiss mark that is also dripping. This is the goal for mirror number one. Mirror number two, black background, which won't be reflective, with the gold mirror with my old logo. So I think with that on here, it could look pretty cool. These are obviously, I'm gonna use stencils, and for that, I'm gonna use the Cricut machine. You guys can do this by hand, just by simply cutting it out, or even just freehand paint it. But just so it looks clean and crisp, I'm gonna use the Cricut machine to cut out a perfect stencil for these. Now, something I learned from the last video is you have to make sure that there's no fingerprints. If you do not wipe that on the mirror, once it's completed, you'll have fingerprints on the shiny side, which is incredibly annoying. So there's our stencil. This is what I mean by the Cricut machine makes everything so much easier because it pretty much cut it out for me. It saves a lot of time. I took out that piece because I'm actually gonna spray paint the red first. Now the way we're gonna transfer this stencil off of the backing of this and onto the glass is with something called transfer paper. This is pretty much just a big sheet of tape that I'm gonna put on, pick up, put down, and then peel this off. Line it up as best we can. Once you have it on there, you just kind of want to make sure it sticks on there. Actually, there's a tool for this. So what you can use is an old credit card. Just using this to get out all the air bubbles. This helps it really stick. All right, and then we peel. And now just like that, we have the stencil off there, and now sticky, ready to be stuck. Now we just line up the stencil. Like that. And just like that, God, this is why I get along with like middle-aged women, because I love doing these crafts right here. So now it's transferred over. All we have to do is remove transfer tape. There we go. And just like that, we got the blood splatter stencil. Now we're ready to spray paint this red. So today I'm using Montana Gold acrylic spray paint. If you guys are gonna be doing this, please make sure you ventilate wherever you're spray painting. You do not want to breathe this in. Also make sure you shake your can. Now we're gonna let that dry before we do another layer. Once you're confident in your paint job, go ahead and take it off. So that's what it looks like. Once we peel this off, we'll then get the blood splatter just like that. Perfect. Once it's had enough time to dry, you can go ahead and peel it off very slowly. That's the back that we painted. Came out looking perfect. Next we're gonna do the lips, and then we're gonna do the mirror stuff. All right, well that first mirror dries, we're gonna go ahead and start our second one. So we're gonna make the gold part the stencil. It's gonna be reversed because we're spray painting and it's the other side we want. So we're actually cutting it in reverse right now. And we wanna remove anything that won't be painted gold. So the letters have to stay, anything that will be black has to go. So to do that, we're using this little picker tool that is actually gonna get in close to the lines. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be backwards because we want the flip side to be gold. So this one had to be mirrored. Stencil number 2 is done. Let's go ahead and get the transfer paper on there, peel up, and put it on the mirror. An hour 45 minutes, I finally managed to keep this stuck to the glass. These little pieces right here kept wanting to stay on the sticky paper. We're gonna paint this mirror, we're gonna spray paint this black, and then do the gold afterwards. Alright, we're gonna let that dry, then we're gonna pick off the stencil, spray paint with the gold mirror paint, and that one should be done. Let that dry, we'll do another layer. Alright, black spray paint is all dry. Now we just pick off the stencil, and then we'll spray paint with the gold mirror after. Over. And this is what it's essentially gonna look like. Let's go ahead and bust out the gold spray paint. Let's do this. Now we just gotta let that dry overnight. It'll be good to go. Okay, so it's been a full 24 hours for these mirrors to dry. Now I want to show you guys the final product. Let's start with mirror number one. Okay, so this is mirror number one. Red spray paint works so well. We get the dripping lip mark down here, which worked great. The only downside, and there is a downside, is the mirror spray paint itself. Just like the first time I used this, the mirror effect spray paint is not meant to substitute mirrors. Like, that's pretty amazing that that's paint. Look at the quality of this. It came from a spray paint, so that's amazing that it did that. Just like the first time I did this, it does come out a little foggy. So you see how you can actually see it in the camera. It looks a little foggy, it looks dirty. Paint in general seems to dry a little bit foggy, or it's got like this vintage effect. Pretty decent. Another thing that I learned is that the mirrored spray paint actually scratches very easy. When you guys are putting this back in the frame, a lot of frames come with like a foam insert that people just take and throw away. You should probably put that back in. Now, mirror number two, the reason I do this is you're gonna see in a second why I'm doing this. Here's mirror number two. This one turned out so freaking good, but it didn't come out as a mirror. Here it is right here, guys. The only reflection you're really seeing is the reflection from the actual glass itself. See the gold? It's not reflective. It looks gold, it's achieved the gold color, but it is not coming out reflective as I had hoped. Really happy with how this turned out. I wanted to do a video on something that if we were to hang out like tomorrow, this is what I like to do in my free time. So I figured I wanted to show you guys a different side of me than what a lot of my videos might show you. So you guys have it. That is how to make custom mirrors or other sort of art. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be posting a photo of these, or maybe one of these, on my Instagram @danocracy. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.